Hey guys, welcome to day one. I don't think I'm going to do an introductory video. This is just going to be day one, all in, let's go. I will do a little bit of a background and what this is all going to be about, etc., just so we get a little bit of an understanding of what this actually is, what I hope the outcome is for everyone who's in here, and what I hope it can really give you and what my whole goal of creating this program was for. So, quick background. If you don't know who I am, my name's Anna. I live in Australia. If you can tell by my accent, I have been doing a lot of healing and a lot of spirituality work over the last nearly 3 years now, where it has literally been my full-time job. Of course, prior to that, there was a different level of spirituality, but I sort of lost it all when I got married and had kids, and sort of went down that path for a little while. But then last year, during the peak of my healing and working through all my emotions and trying to start all these amazing things, my husband passed away. So from then and to now, it's been there's no words for it. It's been a journey. It's been a journey of many ups and downs, many experiences where I've really been able to understand who I am, where I've really been able to find out, well, who's Anna without her husband? Who's Anna on her own? Who's Anna as a single mother? Who's Anna in, what do you want to do with your life? What do you enjoy doing? And there were so many questions and things, because when you're in that relationship, and if you've been in many relationships prior to that, or doing things that you thought you had to do and things that your parents, may have guided you towards, you get to this point where you're like, well, what do I do now? And so it's been that journey that has led me to where I am now. And part of my healing journey was finding out as much as I could about as much as I could of everything that's out there in relation to our spirituality, whether it's, and I don't like a lot of these words, it's all about the ascension, the 3D to 5D, the new earth, blah, 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 the modalities, the tools to help you along there. I've tried to find out as much as I can from as many of those things, but I've now come to a place where I feel like I know enough to be able to let people know that there's an easier way. Because the way for me, what I did was I blew it out so far into, oh my God, I need this. Oh my God, I need that. Oh my God, no, I don't know enough about this. So now I need to know more about this. Now I need to go do this program. Now I need to go sign up with that coach. Oh no, that coach is doing this way. So I need to learn it her way. Oh, hang on, but that one said to do it that way, but I've got to do this way. And I got so confused and so frustrated. And I was sick of people telling me that, no, that's wrong. You need to do it this way. No, that person's wrong. I'm right. You need to listen to me type thing. It just made me go, ugh, it's too much. And I have totally ridiculous, weird views on a lot of things. However, part of my spirituality, my healing has led me to be able to see everything on such a different level to many other people that I do feel like I have really different aspect that I can share with you. And the part of this program is, and honestly, I just thought about it today, because there is a journey that sort of led me up to building up so many courses, programs, things I wanted to do, burning it all down, starting again. And this program is probably something that's, it's just going to be on its own. It's just something that I know that now that I've really solidified my way of being able to heal our beliefs, our shadows, our stories, whatever you want to call them. I've now found a way where I can do that by attacking it from 3 different ways, which is our mind, body, and soul. And I don't think coaching or teaching people things is part of something that I will continue to do. This is just something that I feel is something that I needed to put out here for whoever needed it, whether it's one person who needs it right now, one person who needs it later on. It is definitely something that is going to help someone somewhere. And I'm just getting it all out while I can, because what I have found, because I've done so much healing and finding and testing and trying and using this modality here and then going back to this one and trying this and mixing it up with this one, is that I've now been able to get into that place where those things that used to affect me don't. And I may have been at a level of that at different stages of where I was. But right now it's like, it's not in my body, it's not in my soul, and it's not in my mind. It's like, like if I recall on something and it's like, oh, remember when this used to make you feel crap? Let's see how you feel when you remember this. Because, you know, if you have some memories, this is all part of our brain and how our active experience works when we bring memories up into the forefront. And normally when you thought about certain things, you would get that feeling, and it's like, if it was, you know, not a good memory. Like I can do that now, and it's nothing. It's so good. So without having those memories that made you feel certain ways, and I'm talking about the ones that are stopping you from moving forward. So the ones where it's just say you got on stage and everyone laughed at you and you recall that and it felt so bad, so you were never going to do that again. And every time you recall on that, it's, oh my God, I can't do that because I'm going to feel like that. You're just making your body and your memory remember that so much that it just becomes bigger and bigger, to the point that you can no longer ever want to be a person who's going to be talking on stage because of that experience. But if you were able to get rid of that, and what I mean is get rid of that feeling when you recall on that, and your mind remembering or making the connection and telling you that when you go on stage, people are going to laugh on you. When you go on stage, this is going to happen. So the trick is it's not a trick, but what we're trying to do is eliminate the way that feels. So if we recall on that memory, we're no longer feeling crap like we did when if we were recalling it without doing any of the tools or any of the work on it, and we're not remembering. We may remember, oh, this happened, but we're not associating a certain feeling or emotion to it. We're not associating some reaction in the body. Once we eliminate those things, it's like, well, are you still scared of it? And it's like, well, no, because if you were scared of something, what does that mean? When you say, oh, I'm scared of this, it's because of a memory and it's because of a feeling. If you don't have those two anymore, you're not scared of it. So that's where I'm at now with so many different things. And because of the whole range of tools that I have, even if something even slightly comes up, I can look at it, I can eliminate it, and I carry on. So there's literally nothing that stops me now from doing anything that I want to do. There's nothing that'll stop me from doing big things, little things, small things. So I'm able now to just allow sort of the intuition and really sort of follow my own creativity and my own joy into doing the things that I really want. But in order to get to where I am, I didn't just wave my magic wand and go abracadabra, all these thoughts are now gone. Look at me, I am invincible. I'm sure we can do that. I'm sure people can do that. But most of us cannot. I know I could not. So there is a level of work that we need to do. There is a level of... I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's not fun recalling things that hurt. It's not fun bringing up memories of the past or experiences that you didn't enjoy and re-feeling them. It's not fun. It's something that you go, oh hey, let's go relive that horrific experience so we can feel it again. It's not something we wake up and we want to do all the time, but we are going to have some level of recalling on some of these memories. We are going to have to feel them to release them. There is going to be some more videos about the ways that our body and our subconscious holds on to these memories, so that you can get more of an understanding of of the back end of why we do this work and how this work relates. Because for me, just listening to a certain modality or tool is like, okay, that makes sense, but I need more of the back end information. So because I've been able to sort of learn it from, you know, the science, the spiritual, the physical aspect, that's how I'm able to put it all together, because it makes more sense for me to put all those pieces together and understand, you know, that we are with this physical body. We do have a soul, our own energetic vibrational frequency of who we are, and we are connected, or we exist in this existence that we honestly do not know enough about, and all we do is just make up our own conclusions and ideas, but I'll be talking about that in another video. But for today, because it is day one, we're going to start with really sort of identifying what we want. What do we want to achieve? What is it that's annoying us right now? And I know if you're here, you've probably already done a lot of healing. You've already done a lot of the healing work. You've done all the workbooks. It's, I feel like this, and different topics and things like that. And I get it. And I was even someone who used to be so excited when I first started healing that I would write, oh my God, look at that, look at this, look at that. And I remember even doing, I don't know if you guys have ever done the timeline exercise where you can write down, you know, from when you can remember of traumatic experiences and blah, blah, blah. And part of the work that we're doing, we're not going backwards. We don't keep bringing up the past into our future. But I used to find so many and be like, yes, I found another. Oh, yes, look at that. Oh, yes. And then I would even try and link it then over to my Akashic Records, or, you know, over into other timelines, other versions of self, etc. And I would link them all up and go, yes, look at me. I've got all these amazing things I'm working on across so many levels, and it still didn't work. So this 3 weeks, over this 3 weeks, I'm going to show you the things that I use that have really worked for me, as well as some supplementary tools in each of those areas. So we're going to attack it from working on eliminating the memories from our mind, from our brain, from our subconscious, and how that all works. From our body, our physical body, and where we store the memories, where we're holding the memories. And at our soul level as well, so our energetic frequency connection to our existence and everything else that's kind of out there. So we are going to attack it from 3 different ways. So I'm going to give you all the tools to do that. Now, because this is a 3-week intensive, it's going to be a lot of information, so that's why it will have lifetime access, so you can come back to it. But if you do really want to work on some stuff before the end of the year, because, you know, I've strategically placed this so it did lead up just before Christmas, you can sort of get in there and get a lot of the crap out before Christmas. But we're going to do it differently. So I was talking before how we are going to have to bring things up, but the level of things that you want to work on is going to be up to you. I'm not going to give you a full workbook in every different sort of category of your life, with your money, relationships, health, whatever, and say, okay, let's find all the things we're going to work on. The way I approach it is, well, what do you want right now? What is something that you are trying to manifest? What is one of your goals? What is something that you are trying to work towards? And then we're going to look at, well, what are those fears, ideas, shadows, beliefs, etc. that are holding you back? Because it's in the real-time situations where you are trying to do something is going to be able to allow you to bring up exactly what that fear, belief, story, shadow is that is holding you back from achieving that thing in real time. If we're sitting here and you're trying to manifest $10,000 and you have all these money stories that you want to try and get rid of, but you're over here working on a relationship fear that you have, even though you're happily married, blah, 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 it's not going to always help you. So if we focus on what, well, that's a fly. if we focus on what we are trying to achieve right now, what do we want to manifest right now, and then look at the fears that are stopping us from achieving that or believing that, right now we're going to attack it from that level. So you could still have like 10 different things that you want to work on right now, like I do. Like I do have a list of all the things that I really want to achieve and what I want to do, and they are sitting in different areas of my life. So you can do as much or as little as you want, but you will have the tools so that then when things come up as you move along, you will be able to move those things out. However, if there is something that you know has always been a problem, you can always use that one as well, and use these tools to really try and identify what that belief, shadow or fear is as well, and use that to work on, even if it's not part of something that's trying to get you to somewhere else. Like for me, just say it was, my fear of heights. Okay, I want to bring that up because I'm freaking sick of that one. Even though there's nowhere in my future or anything that I'm trying to manifest right now that will facilitate me being having to overcome my fear of heights. So I'll put a little worksheet in here just as a little guide, because I know it's a bit of a guide. I'm not going to give you a full worksheet. Old Anna would have loved to. I would have loved to give you a whole worksheet. Go, okay, here's 1,000 pages. Let's go do all this work because you're going to need to. I'm not going to do that. That's not how we roll. Let's do it in real time. Let's get it done. And I'll even put a thread in here for any if you want to share, or something if you really want to nut down a little bit, because once we sort of identify what they are, tomorrow I'm going to talk about, wow, there is a fly in here. I can't tell if it's one or if there's something else. But anyway, we are really going to identify what that fear, belief or shadow is, and then we're going to look at some of the tools we can start right now in working how to eliminate that. So stay tuned, there'll be more information here. I will be posting things every day, different tools, techniques. If you get flustered and feel like, oh my god, this is too much, I can't keep up, you are giving me too much information, I get it, I do that, I apologize. It's like, here's all this stuff. But the thing is, you will understand and you will absorb and you will learn exactly what you need to right now. So don't worry if you think that there's too much or you can't keep up. You are doing whatever you need to be doing in exactly the right time frame sequence. So stay tuned. There's more to come, and start thinking about the things that you want right now, and then we're really going to get to what those fears, beliefs and shadows are that are holding you back from them. So I will do some posts, I'll do a worksheet, and there'll probably be other things in here scattered throughout the next 3 weeks. I will either be doing a video or a post each day with I will say daily work. It could not be work. It could just be something that you need to know, understand or learn, but there will be things that are in here daily. So stay tuned. There's so much more coming. If you need to go back and re-listen. And if you do have any questions, please let me know, put them in the group or in Voxer, and yeah, just let us know how you're going. Really excited because once you get this, like, it's so good. And it doesn't matter where you come from, what you believe. I don't care about all the other crap. I don't care if you believe that it's a 3D to 5D. I don't care if it's all part of your ascension. I have my own beliefs that consistently change. I have my own knowings. I think we are fully fluid, and we're supposed to move and flow with the information that we receive in that moment. I don't think we're meant to just sit in one spot and go, this is how it's going to be, I'm going to follow this path. I don't believe that is the case. But whatever you believe in right now, wherever you are at right now, it doesn't matter. These tools, these ideas that I want to teach you about working on your beliefs, your fears and shadows will still be relevant. Some of them you may sort of think, nope. So that's why I'm giving you a few tools around the 3 different subjects of the mind, body, and spirit, so that you can pick and choose the ones that you like or make up your own. I'm a firm believer that all these things already exist. It's just our own perception, our own view, our own experience that makes them ours. So I can teach you exactly a modality that is taught in a certain way, and you can go, okay, I got to do it exactly like this. The way that I do things is, okay, it works like this, but I kind of don't like that little bit, so I'm going to change it. Change it for yourself. It doesn't matter. Do whatever works for you. But you won't know what works for you until you start trying different things, because I even found that some of the things that I used to use way back in the beginning of my journey, and I forgot about, I've recently went, oh, remember when I used to do this? What would that be like if I did that now? And I would try it, and it's like, oh, that's really cool. I don't need to do it anymore, or I don't like it, or it's not working, or whatever, but no, I don't need it. So it doesn't matter where you're at, what you're doing, what you believe, I don't care. You can believe whatever you want. I don't believe anybody's wrong. I don't believe anybody is right. I believe that we all have our own truth, and it is exactly what it is for us in each and every moment. But these tools are here to help you to release the fears, the shadows, and the beliefs, because they are the only things that are holding you back from achieving absolutely every single thing that you want in this world. So stay tuned. So much more to come, and I'm super excited. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye.